What is up YouTube, Ultimalock here, and I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to get your character geared out in Diablo 4 beta. Now, this is going to be going after class-specific legendaries. This is not going to be going off and saying that this is the fastest way of farming generic legendaries, because again, we're going to be trying to get your character geared out. Now, throughout the beta, I played for around like 15, 16 hours, and from what I can tell you is that when I first did my first 10 hours, I only got 2 legendaries that were actually usable by my character. All the other legendaries I got were for Barbarian, Rogue, and Druid, so it wasn't really legendaries that I planned on using because I only planned on going off and creating a Sorcerer throughout this beta. So, what you have to do is very simple. You basically go off and you farm events, and you end up using the special currency that you acquire during the events. As you can see here, this is what 2 hours ended up getting me. I ended up getting an entire set of legendary gear within, like, I want to say 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes. It really wasn't that long comparative of playing like 10 hours and getting essentially nothing whatsoever. So this was a much, much faster method. Now, in order to farm events effectively, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using this map right here. You can pause the video, you can take a screenshot, or you can just come back to this video. But these are all the places where events spawn. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to start from the main city, and you're just going to go in a circle, and you're going to try to farm generally the left side of the map and just run through and trigger as many events as possible, and then within an hour you should have a full inventory of Murmuring Orbs, which is what you go off and get from doing the events. So as you can see here, this is the final part of the event, and you'll see the currency. And what Murmuring Orbs is, if you're familiar with Diablo 3, they're essentially the equivalent of blood shards. When you complete a event, you end up getting 35. If you fail an event by the timer, you end up getting 20. So even if you fail the event, you still end up getting rewarded with the currency, which is very, very important. So now that we actually had the Murmuring Orbs, we're going to go back to this merchant down here. Now, you're just going to walk to her, and she'll end up having all the items you get. And the best thing about this is that you're able to specifically pick the items that you're wanting to roll for. So, for example, I'm going to be rolling for wands in this section, and you could be rolling for anything. I don't know if I got really lucky at the beginning, but every other roll I was getting a legendary. This time, sadly, I did not really get anything whatsoever. This is by far the worst rolls possible, but I was kind of in a rush to get this done before the beta ended up closing. So yeah, essentially you're going off and you're using the currency, and you're able to get a random chance of a legendary. The 2 legendaries I got were pretty much garbage compared to what I got before, because the one that I got before actually had something that was useful. But this is still, again, by far the most effective method for going off and getting legendary equipment that is usable by your character. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, make sure to leave a comment, and yeah, thanks for watching.